Yo, what's happening, everybody? Straw Hat Central here, bringing you guys another match analysis. Today, we're going to be talking about Chipp versus Axl. So, at its core, this matchup is Chipp trying to get in and Axl trying to keep Chipp out. Chipp is a really fast character that has a lot of mid potential once he's making you block, but Axl is a character that doesn't have a lot of strong options up close, but he has everything in the book to keep you out. So first at round start, there's two ways you can go about this. You can either jump back because you think the Axl's going to go for a low, or you can just block because you think the Axl's going to go for his 5P because he thinks you're going to jump. So here, I thought the Axl was going to go for his low, no pun intended, so I jumped back. I was right, he went for the low, so now I'm using all three of my jumps to try to get directly above Axl because that's an angle that he struggles to cover. So I'm using my jumps, and boom, I land right on top of him. So now this is exactly where I want to be as Chipp. I have Axl blocking and I'm close up on him. So here I continue to run my pressure. I use the first hit of Rusho, but then I stop here because if I go for the second hit, that's going to give up my turn and give up my pressure. I don't have any like meter to Roman cancel it or anything, so I decide to end that first hit of Rusho and test him. So I go for air dash to see if he's blocking. So he blocks that. Now I have him in the corner. So gradually I've been pushing him into the corner as I've been doing this. So 5K stagger pressure. And now I'm going for another overhead to see what he's doing. I finally open him up. He bursts me to get me off of him because he doesn't want to deal with this. So now he has me full screen. And this is where Axl wants, but this is also good for Chipp as well. So one thing I like to say is that most Chipp players, against Axls, you have to be very cognizant about which jumps you're using. Most people just forward jump, forward jump, forward jump. But neutral jump is really good against Axl full screen. So full screen, I'm against Axl. If I neutral jump, there's nothing he can do. Or neutral jump or back jump full screen. There's nothing he can do to me right here from this angle. He has no move that can reach me. Even if he pulls the sickle back, he can't hurt me. So here, I'm going to go for, 3 neutral jumps, and I'm listening for Axl to do a move. In the moment that I hear him trigger one of his charge moves or I hear him do a special move, here I come with K Alpha Blade to punish him. So now I'm back in. Now I'm back in on him, and I'm closer than I was before, so now I can run my pressure. And he's back in the corner. This time, because I have meter, that's why I went for the full Rusho follow-up. And then Roman cancel, go for the air dash, use the wall, clean the mitts up, get back on this side. Now I'm going to continue my pressure again. So as you can see, once you get on Axl, you can't let him breathe. You just have to smother him. But once you get pushed out to full range, you have to look for your opportunity to get back in. So here we're going to continue to run pressure, go for a meaty. Overhead, he wasn't expecting it because I've been safe so far. And boom, that's a perfect round. So one thing I forgot to do as well is I really want to give some respect to my opponent first before we continue. So my opponent is like a level 600 Axl, really good, strong player. I want to give him his props first and not just say, this is just for learning purposes to help other people. Nothing like that of ill will. So now we're going into the second round. Here, I was expecting him to do his 5P, so instead of me jumping back, I wanted to use a 6P to try to contest because 6P has upper body invulnerability. So if this move right here that I'm starting was to clash with his 5P, it will beat his move. So let's see what happens. So I go for the 6P, he's going for his low again, and we trade. So here on full screen, I'm looking for a way to get in now. He went for a jump, so I try to use that as an opportunity to close that space. I'm retreating now. I made it look like it, then I came back in. Now it's my turn. Overhead, knockdown, 6K, 6K. Taking my time with the reset. I was gonna go for the punch Alpha Blade to run back up the wall, but then I stopped and just did a P instead. And now I'm just making him squeeze in the corner because Axl doesn't really have good get off of me options. His moves all have really good range, so they also have pretty good startup. So as Chipp, if I just kind of sit in this range and make him uncomfortable, it's most likely going to leave an opening for me. So here, I actually would have preferred if I would have ended that with an overdrive because that probably would have killed him. But I kind of got locked into it. There he goes. So now he has me out. So here at this full screen, like yes, Axl has his moves, but if I go for a neutral jump, there's really nothing he can do. Even if he pulls the sickle back, if I do a forward jump, him pulling the sickle back will catch me. But if I just pretend like I'm going to go at him, but I jump straight up, he's going to pull the sickle back. It does nothing to me, and then I can go and get him. So here, forward jump, neutral jump again. I hear him do a move, get in close, Roman cancel. Now it's my turn to run my pressure. Boom. So you really got to be cognizant of what you're doing in neutral to get in on Axl. If he makes a mistake and doesn't move preemptively, that's your opportunity to punish him for it because he's nervous. So back on the idea of giving props to my opponent, throughout these matches, we're going to see the opposite of what we usually see. We're going to watch my opponent adapt to me and how this Axl player starts to like gradually understand and change what he's doing to handle what I'm doing. So first, let's get to this round start as well. We see I'm expecting Axl to go for his low as usual, so I'm going to jump back. I see that as an opportunity to go out. I saw him whiff an attack, so now I'm using that as an opportunity to get above his head. I didn't get directly above his head, so I got caught by one of his slash moves. The thing about this is that this is what Axl's want. This angle that he has is what he can cover well, but if you get directly over them, then you can still hit them. So if you look at where the player 2 is, that's where you want to be. You want to be directly over that. If you're in front of it slightly, you're going to get caught out of the air. And so now he's trying to work that angle. So I jump forward. If he brings that sickle back, he's going to get me. He brought the sickle back. So I didn't follow my own rule of, I wanted to bait him into thinking that I was going to jump forward and then neutral jump, but I was going to commit to it this time. But he brought me in. Now I'm on defense. Again, blocking, just trying to work my way in now. One hit of Rusho, just because I don't want to give up my turn. Go for air dash, it missed up. My 2K didn't connect, so I waited to see if he punished me. I used assist, heavy slash to try to cover that range, so really knowing your moves and knowing your ranges is going to be really important. And then boom. So I'm trying to work my way in, but I'm getting caught. All right, now I'm in. It's go time. That's what I needed. I waited for the Roman cancel to see if he was gonna burst. That's why I just sat there for a second. Okay, I'm trying to work my way in still. And so Axl does have one of the dangers about being full screen against Axl is that he does have a command grab that comes from the back of the screen, right? But the thing about it is playing this jumping strategy with Chipp in the back on that back side, it's gonna work out even against that move because you can jump through his grab. So if you're, looking for that jump, it's going to leave him open if he goes for that grab and then he misses you. So I'm trying to squeeze that gap. And even though I'm not reaching him, he's running out of screen space. Like he's running out of stage. Soon he's going to be at the wall. Now he's at the wall. And now I'm directly above him. He went for the command grab. He missed it. It's because I jumped. This is my chance to get in. And if you notice, I'm using Alpha Blade to get out of the corner because yes, I'm on him, but I don't want to put myself in the corner against an Axl. So I quickly get in on him, get back on the other side now, get to run my pressure. One thing you have to be careful about though is that good players are going to realize that you're trying to get out of the corner and they're going to start reading your alpha blades to get out. So you're going to have to work a little bit harder to get back out of that corner and then run your pressure. But that's something you worry about when people can deal with it. Here I went for a cross up, trying to keep him in that corner, keep that pressure going. So he did a way better job of keeping me out this round, but I still was patient and slowly squeezing him until he ran out of space. I'm listening for what he does. That sickle missed, I got caught. So another thing too is while I'm up here in this position of using my 3 neutral jumps, if I don't hear the Axl do something, I'm going to throw a shuriken instead because that shuriken is going to get me free real estate on the screen because it's going to come out and I can run in behind it because Chipp is so fast. So I throw out the shuriken, I run in behind it because he blocked it. That bought me so much real estate and now I'm contesting with my 6P because it has upper body and vulnerability. Now boom, he's in the corner. Just because I threw the shuriken and I followed up behind it, got close enough to use 6P, now he's in the corner. Now it's time to run my pressure again. Meaty. Staggering my rushos. So I'm doing the full rushos, but if you notice, I'm leaving a gap in between because I want him to press a button so he can get counter hit. Boom, got the counter hit. typical wall combo. So if you notice, right here, I tried to go for the jumping dust, but I messed up, but it worked in my favor because I just remembered in this moment after I messed that up, like, wow, you actually don't want to finish the wall clean combo against Axl. You want to reset the situation. You want to keep Axl in the corner because if you reset neutral, there's a chance that you might not get him again because it took so much work just for me to get him into the corner. It's better off if I just drop him so I can keep him in the corner and then finish him. So now, because I've been conditioning him for me to pause after that first hit of Rusho and go for an overhead, now he's hesitating. Now he's getting caught by the low. So now we're on the final match of the set. Again, we have the round start. So I'm jumping, so we know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that low. He goes for the low. I didn't use it as an opportunity to get on him because I was scared of me being wrong and him going for that slash and getting me out of the air. So I just backed off. I'm looking for him to pull that sickle back, and I'm getting counter hit. It happens sometimes. So he's doing a really good job of keeping me out right now. I'm looking for my way, and he's really working me. And he got out of the corner now, so now I have to do all of that work again to get him to the other side of the screen. But he came to me, so that was pretty risky of him because now he put himself back in the corner. I tried to do some tiger knee alpha blade shenanigans, so I did the horizontal alpha blade in the air to try to combo off of it. Because if you do that with Chipp, you're able to like land and use 2K and go into a combo. So I was trying to do that, but I ended up getting caught. Shuriken, try to take some real estate. 6P, I was too far away, so I got caught. Again, I'm out here. I heard him do something. He knew I was coming, so he tried to run away. But I'm gonna run him down. So here we go. He bursted me off of him. You see, that right there, he pulled the sickle back, expecting me to do a forward jump. But because I neutral jump, it just completely misses me. And now I'm free to come right at him now. Boom. Trying to open him up. I missed my chance right there. Now I'm scrambling. And boom. So he takes that round off of me. I kind of flubbed it towards the end. I just kind of panicked a little bit. And he got me. So good adaptations on his part. So right here, I'm trying to get directly over him. But if you notice that his player 2 sign is a little bit to the side. And he just weaved me. Here I'm trying to get, because he's in the air, I know that's my opportunity to like try to run him down with forward jumps because he doesn't have that sickle move. Yo, he's in the air, so I'm trying to run him down in the air. So a rule with Axl is if he's in the air, that's your chance to approach him in the air as well. If he's on the ground, then you should be careful of the sickle move. And that's because the sickle move is a charge move. This doesn't mean that Axl can't hit you while he's in the air and while you're in the air, but it's just a great opportunity to be able to go at him uncontested or without much resistance because he can't do the sickle move. Going for wall clean shenanigans. He caught me right there. I'm in a bad spot. So here I said forget it. I went for a DP. I missed my confirm right there into a combo. That was a good blue RC to get out of my command grab right there. But then I use 5P because I knew I didn't have enough time to 6P him. So I tried to use 5P, which is my fastest move, to try to, catch him out in the air. And it happened to work out. Now I'm just trying to run him down and open him up. And right there, I could have went for air grab when I did that wall run. I could have went for air grab, but I just missed it. I missed the timing of it, and that would have been the difference in like continuing my pressure right there. See, I did the first. He interrupted that gap that I put there between that first hit of Rusho because I've done it too many times. So now I'm trying to get over, and boom, he gets me. So great adaptations on his part. One thing I would say is I didn't do a really good job of being unpredictable towards the end with my Rushos. But really good play on his part.
If you guys enjoyed the video or learned anything, please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it.
and it made me want to continue making content like this. From now, peace out.